Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jay Barino. This is Starcraft Mass Recall, a Starcraft Brood War remake at Starcraft 2. Getting better at saying that really fast. Before anyone leaves a comment, I already know that the subtitles in this briefing are broken, and I have reported it on the Team Liquid thread for this mod, which is where a lot of people have been reporting bugs.
In Taro Adun, Executor, my gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no bounds. By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to tell our friends of the foe we face.
Indeed. When I slew the cerebral Ochar, I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Selnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
So you see, my friends, we fight not only to save Ire, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the Cerebrits. Adun willing, the Cerebrits' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
Cool. I like how Phoenix is like, oh, we'll thin the Zerg out, Zeratul can sneak in and assassinate. No. There's not going to be any assassination. It's going to be flat out, make a giant Protoss death ball and murder everything. We're not going to thin them out. We're just going to annihilate them. So this mission... Oh, mouse was off the screen. This mission's a little weird. 1. Arbiter. This is going to be probably the only Arbiter you're ever going to see. 2. Unfortunately... let me build a pylon here. We don't have a base, so we get to patiently wait for our Nexus to build. Woohoo! So, there's 4 bases you can take. There's 2 minerals and 2 gas. They're all really far apart, and you need pretty much a separate Nexus for each. Really annoying. Okay, I'll build a pylon here. Also, your base is like completely horizontal, so there's not a lot of space, and you have to build your buildings carefully, or you'll get locked in. This is all from memory. I have not practiced this mission, but that's mostly because I'm against Zerg, and Zerg really don't scare me. Protoss and Terran scare me a little because if they have tanks or Reavers, those are scary units. Let's hotkey my heroes so that they don't get killed. Another thing, this is the first mission where Zerg start using queens against you to spawn broodlings, which is an instant kill against your ground units. It never happened to one of my heroes, so I wonder if maybe they're just marked as being immune to it. And 2, they start using Plague, and Plague is just so annoying because you can't get rid of it, and it doesn't affect shields, but it eats your hit points away, down to 1 hit point. So that's fun. So if your heroes get hit with it or something, you're shit out of luck. This Arbiter's good for defending. Also, my heroes are good for defending early until I get my buildings up and running. I'm going to go ahead and get my first gateway. There we go. And I want to make sure I'm building against the wall so that my units can't get stuck. Probably going to need another pylon pretty soon. So I think I'm going to get gateway, and then maybe go forge so that I can get some cannons, and then cybercore because I need things that can attack air. Okay, make sure you're rallied onto the mineral patches. So this whole map is just a series of like canyons like this, and then there's Zerg bases on the high ground and the low ground. Okay, so you can see that they went straight for my pylon there because they can't see my units and they can't attack the Arbiter. Okay, just keep making probes. Let's go ahead and get a Zealot and another pylon here so we can make our forge as well. So I'm probably going to do a combination of the cannon shield battery defense. A big thing with pretty much the single-player campaigns in general, I found. The key is how much money can you not spend on defense? You want to spend just enough so that you survive each attack without coming out behind where you started. So I'm just, you know, you want to keep making units to the point where you have just enough to defend so that you're not spending too much money on defense. So like you have just enough so that your whole force doesn't get wiped out. Oh wow, that's 4 Mutalisks coming already. They're probably going to come at my Arbiter, I anticipate. Yes. So focus them down. Arbiter, kite him around. Oh jeez. Arbiters do have an attack, but it sucks. Okay, that wasn't bad. Let's get my forge now. Now I do have a lot of gas, that's why I'm not going straight for an assimilator or anything like that early. Okay, get that way I can get cannons. And I have my cyber core, so the key, so I have to decide now, do I want to make shield batteries, do I want to make cannons, do I want to make a dragoon, do I want to make a zealot, do I want to get my +1? I think the answer is going to be a dragoon. When it comes to deciding what you're going to do for defense, I personally build defense when I have a superfluous amount of money. Because it's static, you can't move it. So when it's time to move out and attack the Zerg, you can't. It's just sitting there. So I could make 50 cannons ringing this whole area, but why would I do that? It would be a huge waste. So let's get my +1 and keep making probes. And we'll just make Zealot, Dragoon. Now, like I was saying earlier, the nice thing about Zerg, well, the nice thing, I guess, is that, okay, well, I knew this guy wouldn't last too long. The nice thing about Zerg is they don't have like a huge ground nuke, so I can just make Zealot, Dragoon, Archon, and sweep the map. And there's nothing I really have to worry about that can kill me. Oh, pylons, except getting supply blocked. And let's get a second gateway. And let's get my Dragoon, well, yeah, since I'm supply blocked, I can't make units, so let's get my Dragoon range upgrade. I want to make sure I'm making enough Dragoons. Once I have enough Dragoons, I can get Phoenix out of here, because I really don't want to risk him dying. Zeratul as well, because I need him to kill the Cerebrits. And it says, use Zerg Cerebrits, use Zeratul to destroy the Zerg Cerebrits. But I have other Dark Templars, so I wonder if I can use them too. Might be something I test out. Okay, build another pylon. You guys back up just a little bit. Let's make a cannon. Wait, no. Make a shield battery. They're good. Okay, so getting ensnared by that queen completely and entirely negates the Arbiter's effect, which is annoying. Okay, probes, another Dragoon. I'm watching out for Defilers. They usually are burrowed, like up here. They'll pop out and use Plague on all your buildings, and then very annoying. Another reason I don't want my heroes kind of in with all my other stuff is because if my ball gets plagued, then my heroes get plagued, and then they would have no health. Zeratul doing a whopping 100 damage, though, is excellent for defense. I'm going to come over here. Oh, there's the plague. Cool. Let's go see if we can find that thing. He's probably burrowed. Oh, well, that's really annoying. So as you can see, that's what Plague does. Real fun to have that on me all the time. Get a cannon there. Get another shield battery here. And another cannon. That should be good. I want to hotkey my... Okay, Probe, you're coming all the way over here because we want to take the second base. There's minerals and then there's another gas. Actually, while you're going, build an assimilator. We'll long distance mine that until we can make another nexus in range. So I'm okay with this defense now. I really would like observers so that I could see where those defilers are coming from, because they're just constantly using plague and it's so annoying. Okay, so as they attack, I'll move my units in range, and then they'll be in range of the shield batteries. Got my heroes hotkeyed so that they're not getting murdered. Granted, Zeratul is cloaked. Okay, so make this, and then move up here, and we'll start making another series of defense on this side. Alright, we've got our +1. We're going to get shields, because this is going to be an Archon mission. The reason being, there aren't very many good... Okay. There aren't very many good expansions to take. So I need to make do with the minerals I have. Now, in StarCraft Brood War, you can make an unlimited amount, or you can harvest an unlimited amount of gas, and that's really important. Granted, your geysers become depleted and you only mine 2 per, but that's not a bad thing. It's still unlimited. So that means that I have unlimited gas but limited resources. And what's heavy on gas and light on minerals? High Templar, which conveniently turn into Archons. So, looking forward to that. Let's make a small defense on this side, because I don't want them sneaking in. Stop it! Because I don't want them sneaking in and killing my new Nexus. So I'm still making probes over here because I plan on transferring a bunch, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So it seems like white is the one that is let's make a shield battery, sending air attacks, and brown and red are the ones that are sending ground. Okay, one more cannon. That was probably an example of a time when I shouldn't have been building another cannon. Probably should have built another unit. In fact, right now I'm going to focus on building units. I'm not even going to bother making a Stargate this mission because, like I said, there's Zerg bases on the upraised portions that don't have ramps. So they can't even really get to you unless they're building air units. And I'd rather just not bother trying to kill them. So I think this will be just fine. I'm going to get my probe count fleshed out, and I really would like to start harvesting gas. So we'll build that there. Okay, so brown is sending air units at me. The sooner I can get Archons, the better, I think, just because... Yeah. The shield battery is just healing Phoenix as he takes a little bit of damage. So those cannons weren't built in vain. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get the second gas over here as well. 1, 2, 3. You 3 go there. You build a Nexus there, and an assimilator. I wonder if they'll drop or send air units over here, though. That would be pretty annoying. Okay, I need to make more units. Citadel of Adun time, I think. I want to get those zealot legs, and then that opens the door for a Templar archives. Keep mining from there. You mine from there. I'll send 2 more over. Okay, looking good. Should rebuild some of these cannons. Building the cannons too close to that ledge seems counterproductive because the Mutalisks can attack from above there, and it's hard for my guys to see them. We'll go ahead and get level 2 shields. The sooner I can get that to support the Archons, the better. Which is going to be right now. And I feel comfortable with my amount of units, so as long as all my stuff doesn't get plagued. Alright. Get over there. Oh, there goes my Arbiter because of Scourge. Thanks, Scourge. You jerks. Phoenix just so helpful in defending. Does a ton of damage, 240 health. Okay, the Queens keep trying to sneak in and do extra damage to me. Now let's get my Templar archives, second forge. And I think I would really like some more gateways. So there and there. Again, make sure you're building these in places where your units can't get trapped. Okay, workers. Got 3 workers there. Great. And more zealots, sure. So again, we're opting to build just a giant ground force to win this mission because it's not as mineral heavy. And carriers, I would just have to... I'd have to take a hard route. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, 2 Hydralisks is a pretty easy attack. Though I have a feeling I'm about to eat my words when they send like a billion things at me. Like that. Once I have like an excess of money, I can go ahead and start making way more cannons, but right now I don't think it's necessary. Let's get my Zealot legs. Templar Archive is done. Yep, there we go. I expected that. Where's the Overlord? They sent Overlords with previous ones. You'd think they would, I don't know, with Dark Templar just being so darn good. 600 gas means 2 Archons. Archons will be very, very good in defending as well. And I'm going to go straight to level 3 shields, make those Archons just invincible. And those Archons are going to be really, 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 really helpful against killing Mutalisks as they come at you. Now, I could make like a shuttle and ferry some units up here and destroy the Zerg defending. There's minerals on this side and gas over here. The way that it's split up is just stupid. Anyway, I just don't think it's worth the money, and I think it seems whoever is making the air units, so brown and white, will probably target my new bases, and there's not ramps to get up there, so I just don't think it's really worth doing. Okay, you make that, you make that. We got a lot of money, so let's make zealots. More zealots. I'm going to start building over on this side too, because I have to be building like horizontally, which is kind of a pain. I will get a Stargate, just in case I decide I want to make scouts, but given the amount of Scourge they were sending at me, I don't think that would be a good idea. Alright, so, Dragoons hit the Guardians. Dragoons, very good against Guardians, but Guardians also very good at killing Dragoons. So that's the price you pay. Dragoons do their full damage against Guardians, because Guardians are large. Well, this is Phoenix. He's doing 47 damage against Guardians. That's just great. 600 minerals again means High Templar. Let's make sure we're not going to get supply blocked. Let's get 4 more gateways. And let's start a... Where's there room for my pylon farm? Down here is going to be my pylon farm. My pylon farm is just where I make a bunch of extra pylons. Luckily, it doesn't seem like they're bringing air units over here to attack me with. I really, really enjoy that. You know, I'm not even going to bother with those things. With a couple more Archons... Well, here they come. I think I'm going to move out against red. There's the Defiler. I don't know why he just meandered in, but it's a good thing he's dying, because I don't want to get plagued. Okay, level 3 shields, and then we'll get our level 3 ground weapons soon, too, once we have enough gas. Okay, we're going to leave Phoenix and Zeratul at home. That's actually kind of dangerous, because I wouldn't have any other units here to help them if something bad happens. I'm going to wait for the next big attack, and then I'm going to push out against red. So there's 2 red bases here and here. They're not really good expansions to take, in my opinion, so I'm probably not going to. Like I said, I'm going to just try and finish this just straight up. Okay, we'll get my level 3 attack. So my Archons right now are 2-2. Yes, Archons. Oh, melt them. And also defending, I can just go ahead and do this. Oh, so good. Let's see. Almost got enough gas for 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more Archons, 4 more Zealots, and then we're going to move out once those are done. I'm kind of letting this drag out. I probably could just attack and finish this up. I've got a lot of money now, so I'm going to go ahead and... Now I can make all those cannons. I can make as many cannons to my heart's desire. I don't want to get greedy, though, because if I make too many cannons, I'm going to run out of money, and I won't have the income to support it. These are okay. This is running out. We'll see. Okay, where are you? Archons. Oh man, Archons. Archons, you're so good. I love you so much. Okay. So once these are done warping, let's do it. Dragoons, you're going to stay in the far back. And wow, we've got a lot of Zealot Archon going on here, so we're pushing in. Heroes, I'd rather you stay at home. Okay, so let's push up here. Got 2 fronts kind of going on here. The only thing over here is an Archon, though. Guardians up there are attacking me. Annoying. Let's see if we can draw them out. Okay, these things being on the high ground is super annoying. We gotta draw them closer. Okay, there we go. Now that we can see them, we can kill them. White has a base up here. That's probably where he's building a lot of his air units, so let's get rid of it. Clean this out. Okay, and let's push to the left. And then once we kill that base, we'll push to the right. It's gonna be great. Those are almost done, my +3s, because I want to start my ground armor too. Let's make Zealot, Dragoon for home. Okay, so we're pushing in. We're going to take our first enemy base here. My heroes are not in here. Good, they're at home. I want to make sure that they're not here. Cause looks like Red was getting ready to come and attack me. So he had quite a bit massed up there. Let's get my +1 ground armor. So good. Having these Dark Templar in here is nice, though they die pretty easily, and you only have 4, but whatever. It doesn't matter if those die. They get replenished. Each mission you get them, you get 4, and then you just get more the next time you come around. So, Dragoons back up. Still got a pretty sizable force here. Nope, here comes Red attacking me. Cannons actually holding their own. That's what I like to see. Don't need to come back at you guys. Let's bring our, well, not Zeratul, but let's bring our newly built stuff. Got a lot of money stockpiled, so let's make a shit ton of Archons, right? Kill those drones so that they can't rebuild their left base. So, if I can make some comments about this campaign in general. This mission doesn't seem terrible. Maybe it's just because I've gotten better as I play it. I've learned to anticipate how, like, when and how the enemy attacks. Or maybe just Protoss versus Zerg, I know how to play it correctly, and it's not nearly as bad. But Shadow... No, this is Shadow Hunters. Which one was Higher Ground, the one where you first get scouts? That mission was uncharacteristically hard. The enemy attacks were, like, non-stop. So difficult. Let's leave those. Oh god. Come back. We're going to leave a Zealot there. Yes, cannons! And Zeratul. Cool. And, wow, I almost lost my High Templar there. Let's make more High Templar. I think I lost 2 High Templar. 2, 4, 6. No, that's right. Cool, heal up a little bit with my shield batteries. Still got more than enough. So that mission 3 was uncharacteristically hard. The last mission before this, Trial of Tassadar, also really hard. This mission doesn't seem as bad in comparison, and again, maybe it's just because, I don't know, maybe they just were this way originally, or... Because I do remember Trial of Tassadar being a very hard mission. Okay. Do I have Dark Templar in here, or did they die? I'm gonna have to bring Phoenix and Zeratul up here anyway, because I need Zeratul. Ooh, look at all these. Once these are done, I will have them escort my heroes up here. What's more safe for my heroes to be than with my whole attacking force? Though I am curious to see what the last mission's going to be like, the one after this, because boy, I am not... Okay, I am looking forward to it, but also not. Plague against Archons also doesn't... It's not a big deal, because Archons mostly have shields. And they only have 10 hit points, so good job, you didn't do anything. So let's take out Brown. Here's the Cerebrit that we need to use Zeratul to kill. Well, theoretically Zeratul. Let's see, yes, and I don't have any other Dark Templar left alive, so... Zeratul, just get to work on that Cerebrit. My other units can't attack it. I wonder what happens if I kill it with something else. I'm not gonna risk it. It didn't used to fail the mission. Okay, everyone stop. Well, I don't know if that counted. The last hit I don't think was Zeratul. It's fine. Oh, please. Darn it. Well, let's just make a bunch of zealots to keep it home. Actually, that's the wrong choice, because if white attacks me, he's all air units. Anyway, let's just pretend that Zeratul got the last hit on that Cerebrit. Maybe it counted it because Zeratul was attacking it prior to that. I have so many Archons. And we will push into white. Alright, I've got Zeratul kind of hotkeyed here. I don't know where Phoenix is, but he's not in the very front, I know that. Alright, get to work on that Cerebrit again, Zeratul. What can kill this amount of Archons? I mean, jeez, they do 39 damage with +3 shields. It's wild. Okay, you guys back up. Let Zeratul finish it up. There we go. Not bad at all, though I anticipate the next mission to be a lot crazier. We'll see, because you have 2 bases on different sides of the map. I don't want to give it away in case no one's... I'm assuming a lot of people that are watching this have played the original Brood War and know, but some people might not have, so I'll let it go. Unsure why this is just called Heroes. Yeah. I guess, Zerg Swarm, Heroes, woo! This has been Jay Barino, thanks for watching. I will see you next time when we wrap up the very first StarCraft game. Next mission. Last mission in the first original game before Brood War. See you then.